Da da dee dee dee. Da 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 dum da dum. Da 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 dee dee dee. What's up, guys? Hi. Night of the Round Fable here. And what a view. This is why I brought you. I'm going to share my story with you of my flat earth awakening. But first, I mean, look at that. Wow. You'll have to forgive the atmospheric blocking today. But I will bring you up here another day. On a clearer day. This could be a regular thing, at least when the weather's nice. Which we don't get a lot of here in the UK. What up, Flat Earth British? How's it going, bro? Chin up, dude. Jazz Sinclair, thank you so much for just being you. That little shout out in your Destiny video, that was the shove that I needed to get my butt out of the house and get up here. Is it even recording? Yes, it is. Wonderful. I'm a total noob. You'll have to forgive me. Hopefully my videos will get a little bit better. I'm looking into video editing and stuff like that. Obviously this is going to be an awakening video about my story, how I found out about the flat earth. But there will be future videos. Hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit creative with them. I've got a list here so I don't lose track of the things that I wanted to mention. Okay. Just give me a second, guys. Aha, I'm back. Just check my notes. So, here we are. I hope you can still hear me. I'll try and speak up a little bit. Let's get straight into it. Let me tell you my story and then I'll do some shout outs. And yeah, we'll go from there. So, how does it all start? I'm going to give you just a little bit of a backstory. In the UK at the moment, we're having a big problem with jobs, the availability of jobs. A lot of people are unemployed who want to work, like me. So I'll take you back to just before Christmas, 2015. Looking for a job, getting pressured by the government to find a job, kind of like whipping me to try and get blood out of a stone, you know, forcing me to try and find a job that's not there. Anyway, I ended up finding a part-time job, because at Christmas a lot of jobs come up that they're not there any other time in the year. And I ended up working at a warehouse, loading trailers, vans with parcels for a delivery company, which was soul destroying, I'll tell you. But thankfully I've got something in me that always tries to look on the bright side, and the way I saw it, I was helping Santa load his sleigh, and that's how I got through my day, if that makes sense. And also we could listen to the radio, which was I hate the radio, I hate commercialism, I don't like, alright, hate is a strong word, no, yeah, I hate them. So yeah, commercialism sucks, forcing songs down our throats. However, music has a rhythm. You can move to it, you can dance to it, and you can kind of forget where you are for a while. So that's how I got through my days: singing, dancing, and loading Santa's sleigh. I've got another story. This goes a little bit longer. I'll put it in another video, but it's about how and why I lost my job. And yeah, I'll tell you all about that in another video. So, right, so I'm working. Right, where am I? What am I doing? So, no jobs in the UK. Yeah, found a part-time job in a warehouse, and I worked my butt off. Let me tell you, I'm not being big-headed. Like, everybody in there was downtrodden. I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. But I was fresh, and I'd just come in there, you know. I was a breath of fresh air, if you like. I made people laugh. People were actually, they were glad to see me, you know. I put the effort into people. I think everybody's worth it. And some people respect that. So, yeah. So I did actually meet some pretty cool people there. So anyway, I'm working my butt off. Real tired. And one day, I got up late for work. It was a Tuesday. We talk about synchronicities and everything happening for a reason, right, guys? Well, I got up late, and that's not like me. So I got up late, I looked at the clock. I should have started work at 8 AM, and it's 9:30 AM. And I'm thinking, wow, I'm sat on my bed, and I'm thinking, oh man, I've got to get dressed, I'm going to be late, I'm going to get an earful. When I get to work, you know, my boss, oh, where are you, why are you late, da, 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 da. So I sat there and I thought to myself, do I want to go to work and get an earful, or do I want to pull a sickie? A signal. So I thought, why not? I'll have a day off. I deserve it. I've been working hard, and believe me, I was working hard. Harder than most, which was a bit frustrating as well. But let's not get into that right now. Man, I can ramble on. So I had the day off. There I am, sat in my room, bored, watching YouTube. Same old stuff. I've seen it all. I've looked into all the conspiracies. I love it. I love all of them. I like thinking. I'm a thinker. So I like assessing everything and looking into it, having my own views and opinions on things. And there it was. In the related or suggested videos, Flat Earth. And I was like, I even laughed. I laughed. I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, I'm gonna click that. And I sat there watching boring, absolute rubbish, and I just thought, you know what? It's another avenue. It's another thing to look at. Let's go and poke fun at these fools. Let's watch this video, and I'll rip it to shreds in my own head, and have a good. And it might be funny. I might have a laugh. So I watched it, and at first I was kind of laughing along and like, yeah, whatever. And they were throwing loads of numbers out, like equations and distances and curvature. Like, I didn't do brilliantly at school because I've always rebelled against authority. But maths was my strong point. So I'm sat there thinking, I see what you're doing. Now I know why people believe this. Because you're bamboozling them with numbers. And numbers are magic. You can do anything with numbers. You can make them fit whatever you want them to fit. As I found out. So I just thought, nah, you're just trying to trick me with numbers. I can figure this out. I can go and check out these numbers. And talking about conspicuous flights south of the pole and I mean south of the equator. And I thought, well, I can check that too. You know, like I'm not gonna just sit there and believe everything you tell me. I can go out and look for myself, and I will debunk this flat Earth. Yeah, right. Oh man, the numbers fit. The numbers fit. You can make them fit. They fit both models, right? Sort of, except the ball one falls apart when you investigate it, when you look at it, all the evidence, right? So, what happened next? I watched the video. I went downstairs to access the internet on an actual computer with a keyboard, because I was watching YouTube on my video game console. So I thought, I'll go and hit the keyboard because I can type faster, I'll get this over with, boom, it'll be done. Well, that turned into 3 days of well, first of all, at the end of the video I was like, yeah, you know what, they've got a point, they have got a point, and they make some really good arguments, but I'm going to go and rip those arguments apart. And for 3 days I felt like I was losing my mind. I felt like I had gone absolutely crazy. I felt like I'd gone over the edge. Like, yeah. I remember going downstairs. I'm actually living with my mother at the moment because of circumstances beyond my control. But thank heaven for mothers and families and friends. Yeah, so where was I? 3 days. I remember coming downstairs a bit like I am now, unshaven, a little bit scruffy looking, a bit smelly, because I've been spending 3 days in my room watching everything I could watch on Flat Earth, reading everything I could read. Well, not everything. I'm not a huge reader, but it has inspired me to want to read more, so that's a good thing, right? So, where am I? Losing my mind, right? That's where I'm losing my mind. I remember going downstairs at some point. It might have been day 2 of my 3-day insanity binge, and my mum was like, "You alright?" And I went, "No, the Earth's flat." And then I ran back upstairs to my room. I don't know what she thought of that. I don't know what she made of that. I've talked to her a lot since though. She's very open-minded to it. Very open-minded to it. So yeah, long story short, coincidence, whatever you want to call it, synchronicity, I got up late and it changed my life. For the better, by the way. At first I thought it was for the worse. I thought, you know, like I just said, crazy, right? No one's going to believe me. And isn't that the whole point of it? Isn't that what they're going for? Ridicule it, so that we're the crazy ones, and the ones who follow society and do everything they're told and believe everything they're told, they're the sane ones, right? Yeah, right. So what happened? Okay, obviously I don't know what video I watched first. I think it was Eric Dubai, could have been Mike Sargent, but I watched them two, and I watched loads of others. I watched people's opinions, people's stories. I love the stories, and this is why I'm doing my story. Yes, I can ramble, I know. So what did I do? Then what did I do? I was panicking, I was losing hope, I thought I was going crazy, I needed something, and I thought, what do I need? Well, I love music. I love music. I've always loved music. Music is awesome. What's up, Jazz? So I searched flat earth music and I found some songs, and one of the first songs I found was, I think they called Brainstorm, and she said the earth was round, he said it was flat ground, and so now she's gone. Wow, what a tune. I loved it. I played it every day. I played it like 50 times a day because I felt like I was the only one in the world. Obviously I wasn't, I'd watched the videos, right? But we have our own circles, we have our own communities, we have our friends, our family, and the chances are each and every one of you watching this, and or if you're a flat earth believer, that is, not a believer, it's not a belief, and I don't even know if we're flat earthers, we just know it's not spinning, and we know it's not a ball, right? Those are the two things that we know. Oh man, I've lost track. I might have to edit this bit. Music, playing the songs, make me feel good. I don't know, let's keep going. So yeah, music is awesome. Oh, speaking of music and synchronicities, right? So I'm on my way up here because wow, what a beautiful view. Can't be, there's not many better places than this close to me where I could think of to do this video, so here I am. And on my walk up, lovely day, beautiful day, walking up the road, and there's a little garage on the main road, fixes cars, and they're listening to music, and I'm walking past and I'm thinking, wow, what a beautiful day. You know what song was playing? What a wonderful world. Honestly, and the first line I heard was, I think to myself, and I'm like, what? This is awesome. I love being part of this. This is amazing. This is absolutely wonderful. The things I'm noticing and the things that I'm awake to now, I thought I was awake before. I thought I was awake when I knew the government lied to us and all the news was rubbish and 9/11 wasn't what they said it was, and I thought I was awake then. Wow. Okay, back to the list. Music, it's awesome. Oh, I think this is where I want to go back now. I'm going to go back because I've kind of told my story. Yeah, I've told it. Whatever. So, people that have inspired me. Flat earthers, if you like. That's what you want to call it. Jazzman, you're the reason I'm here right now, making this video. Today at least. I was going to make the video. I've suffered from anxiety and depression for much of my life. For many years it went undiagnosed. I didn't know what it was. I just thought it was a dislike of the system and a dislike of authority figures, and all it was the wrong. We've all got the wrong authority figures, right? We've all got the wrong people telling us what to do, or people controlling everything. So that's what it was. That's what it is. I still suffer anxiety and depression, you know. I was anxious about making this video, putting my face out there, but here I am. You guys have inspired me. So, oh, let me tell you a quick little synchronicity story about the Jazzman, right? So I'm watching a hangout, I'm watching a late night hangout. Jazzman comes in to the chat. Everybody goes nuts, it's Jazz Sinclair time. Hey Jazzman, da 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 da. I'm thinking, who is this guy? What's so special about him? So I went to go and check him out, and I like him. Man, Jazz, I love your little ramblings in your car. I love it. So Jazzman pointed out Conspiracy Mystic, and he was talking about it in his video. So I thought, well, you know, why listen to what he's talking about if I don't know what he's talking about? And this is a problem ballers don't, that the ballers have. I call them ballers, yo. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't even understand what we're talking about, and then they try and argue with us. Like, what? What? I'm a big, like, okay, I'm talking a lot now and I'm rambling, right? But normally I don't. I usually keep my mouth shut. I keep my mouth shut until I'm spoken to, or until I can offer something to the conversation. I don't just pipe in with my opinion and I'm right and you're wrong and all that rubbish. I don't have an opinion on something unless I understand it. And if I don't understand it, then I listen to other people's opinion. What's, like, isn't that logical? Isn't that the way everybody should be? Anyway, so off I went to go and watch this video that Jazzman was talking about. Wow, Conspiracy Mystic. Wow. What a story. Gave me goosebumps, and I was almost crying with joy for you. You got what you wanted, right? And that's something else that I'm starting to find out and notice. I've got a couple of synchronicity stories of my own, I'll get into them. But this is supposed to be my shout outs. Okay, let's make it a bit quicker, right? So, Conspiracy Mystic, I watched your video, it was awesome, it touched me. And then, you know, you end up on these journeys, and there's a reason for this. In the comments, there was someone talking about dreams, right? And they said something along the lines of, oh, I heard, because Conspiracy Mystic was talking about dreams. So, they said, oh, I heard that, you know, you sleep with your head to the south, you can get dreams. And the commenter said, I've heard it, I've tried sleeping to the west, I've tried sleeping to the east, I get different kinds of dreams, but when I sleep with my head to the north, I don't dream. And I'm thinking, oh man, I wish I dreamed, you know. I don't remember them anymore, or I remember them in the moment that I wake up and then they're gone. Like, I can't remember enough of them, and it's just not fair. I like dreams. So I thought, which way am I sleeping? And I was sleeping with my head to the north. So I like to try things. I like to, you know, if someone says this happens when you do this, I have to do this to see that happens. If I go somewhere and it says hot, do not touch, you've got to touch it, right? You've got to see, like, just how hot it is, or put your hand near it, or lick your fingers and oh yeah, wow, it is hot. Like the classic don't look down, right? Never tell someone to not look down if you don't want them to look down. Tell them to keep looking up. Anyway, the dream comment. So I slept a different way that night and I dreamt. What's that proof of? Nothing. But I'm working on it. Okay, other inspirations. Flat Earth arsehole. You might not watch this, I don't know. But your videos, like, you had a slightly different twist on it. And literally, when I first watched your video, I thought, what an arsehole. And the more I watched them, the more I saw what you were doing. And I like it, bro. Flat Earth British. I love you, man. I was thinking, wow, this guy's like in the UK. I wonder how far away he is. Maybe I can go and see him or something. But you're all the way in Wales, bro, and I'm in England, and I don't have a car, and I don't have a job, and I don't have any money, so... But I'm with you, bro. Nathan and Antonio, thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for doing the live debate shows, and the same with Flat Earth and other hot potatoes, both of you. You give us all somewhere to be, somewhere to chat. I feel quite lonely at times, and just being in those chat rooms and watching people live chat, it makes me feel part of it, you know, like I'm not alone. So thank you for that. There's another one, Earth Mother. She gave a good like kind of an awakening story, and she talked about her brother being the crazy conspiracy theorist guy. Oh, you crazy guy. That's me. I've got a big sister, and I'm the crazy conspiracy guy, right? I don't believe them all, but I talk about them all. I think it's fascinating. And she talked about, well, she just talked about waking up, and her brother was saying it all along, you know, and that really touched me, because hopefully one day my sister will wake up. So ODD and BOB. Oh man, oh, ODD, bro. Wow, you don't know how much you've inspired me, man. Like your lyrics and stuff. Like I say, I love music, and when I was younger, I grew up on rap. I thought I was a bad boy. I've grown out of that. Your lyrics, you inspired me to start writing poetry. Like seriously, I've wrote some poems. I'm probably going to recite them in videos and stuff. Just, I love you, bro. I think you're amazing. The Morgile, my prayers are with you, buddy. I hope things work out for you. And okay, there's another lovely flat earther called Nicole Colt, and she found an awesome find. She found a database of like old newspapers and stuff. I'm not sure what it is, but I need to go back to it. I've got so many things bookmarked, so many things I need to look into. It's huge. I've opened up a huge can of worms. We all have, right? And we all dived right in. We love it. Yeah, so I think that's all the shout outs for now. You know, the list is endless. You can just look at subscription lists and stuff, you know. You just subscribe to everything. Get all kinds of viewpoints. I also like watching debunking the flat earth. I love watching those videos, like the top 10 reasons we know the earth is round, right? Are you kidding me? I couldn't believe it. I told my sister about the flat earth, and she said, check this video out, Al. I found this about how we know that the earth is round. Like I don't know that. Or I mean, I love my sister to bits. And you know what? Thanks, big sis, for sending me that video, because it just made me know even more that the ball is a lie. So, and hopefully you'll get that one day. Future videos. What am I going to do in future videos? More ramblings, more stories, more synchronicity stories. Maybe throw some poems, some music in there. I play guitar, not brilliantly, but I'd love to play for you guys. A little bit of creativity, maybe. I like making things. Nothing major. Something called Peppercora. If you want to look at that, that's amazing. Check it out on YouTube. Peppercora or Papercraft. It's basically taking a three-dimensional object, like from a video game or whatever, with all the polygons, and you open them up, a bit like opening up the globe flat, right? And you can print them on flat paper, and then you cut them out, and then you stick them all back together, and you can make a 3D object in real life out of paper or card, of any 3D object that you can find in that's been scanned or digitally, like made 3D for a video game or a movie or anything like that. There's all sorts out there. You can make like actual stormtrooper helmets or whatever, stuff like that. Oh, while I'm talking about stormtroopers, some people have turned away completely from space, Star Wars, science fiction, or whatever. You know what? That's cool. I still like it because it's still the same thing it always was. It's a dream. It's an imagination. It's imaginative. You don't believe that there's a Millennium Falcon up there and a Death Star, even though the moon looks like a Death Star. But you suspend belief, right? Like when you watch a movie, or when you play a video game. So don't stop doing the things that you enjoy, guys. Is that it? Is that it? That could be it for now. Notes, 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 notes. Yep, that's it. Oh, night of the round fable. Give us a like, subscribe if you want. In fact, you can even dislike, because I'm a big believer in that. That's what the buttons are there for. You've got a voice, use it. Let's have another look at this view. I'm going to take you up to the top of this hill as well in a second, because there's something up there some of you guys might want to see. So I'm going to give you another view, another look at this view, and then I'll sign off. Here we go. Let's see. Let's start off over there. Look how we around. It's beautiful. Like so on the cloud now, it's even better. I'll go do this video again. Right as far as the eye can see. Okay. Give me a second. I'll take you up to the top of the hill. It's my bum making this. Anyway, down here, just at the top of the hill. And this is what I want to show you. You can see it for miles. And this is the closest, highest hill to me. It's pretty big, this fella. Perspective. So yeah, I just want to point out this guy here. He's got Mathew, and he's enjoying the view today. And it's his birthday on Saturday. Happy birthday, Mathew. He's going to be 18. And I just had a little chat with him. I wish I would have recorded it. But he's very open-minded, and he's gonna look into it. In fact, he took a selfie with the crazy flat earth guy. Yeah. Oh, where's the button? That's it. Anyway, I'm gonna turn it off. That's it. Done. I love you guys. Peace out.